Godfather. What's up, geeks, nerds, and all that line between? I'm JustACommonFan back with another video, and today I'm covering Free Comic Book Day. This is my first Free Comic Book Day ever. I've never been able to participate before because I've always been working or had something going on. But this year, somehow it worked out where I had a small time in my work schedule on Saturday to actually go out to my local comic book shop, take part in it, and then jet right back to work. But it was really cool to check it out. They had cosplayers. They had people dressed up as someone dressed up as Loki, someone dressed up as Poison Ivy. A Squirrel Girl, I'm assuming, was on her way. She was advertised to be there. And when I got there, it wasn't really that long of a line. They had creators, authors, tons of free comics, sales going on in the store. I actually ran into a couple of friends there as well, which is really cool. And yeah, I just want to go over real quick what I got. I'm not going to go in detail. Kind of going to be a speed round, just showing you the comic books that I got on Free Comic Book Day, which is all that were available to me. And I'm also going to show you off some other stuff as well. So let's get into it. Now, first off, I want to show you guys this. Now, this I didn't purchase on Free Comic Book Day. This was actually a something that I've borrowed from a friend. A friend of mine has been telling me about how great Saga is. I hear them talk about it all the time. And so, you know, we were there talking about it around Free Comic Book Day. And they're like, hey, here's Saga. No excuse. Read it. And so now I have this that I borrowed. Oh, Saga. Oh crap! Okay, I didn't know. I mean, okay, yeah. So this is a baby breastfeeding, obviously, but I did not know that I was slowly stroking and caressing a boob. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But okay. But yeah. So this is Saga. I've heard a lot about it. I know about some of the characters. I can't wait to get into it. I heard it's such a really good story, and it's still ongoing now. I believe. I think there's like 4 or 5 books total. And this is how I like to read my comics: stories collected into one giant version, hardcover. I love to have them. I love to collect them and read them in this format. So I think this is going to be really cool. So I can't wait to check this out. Also, my local comic book shop, Ultimate Comics, had a couple of posters available. I think these are available at all times, but I got them, you know, during Free Comic Book Day. Here's Voltron, the Netflix series, Legendary Defenders. I watched the first season. I really liked it, but I haven't checked out anything after that because I'm lame. But yeah, grab that poster. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll put it up in my son's room. Not sure. I also grabbed this. So I thought there were 2 Voltron posters, but I think I just grabbed 2 of the same one. So hey, if you're interested in this poster, and maybe if you're interested in some of the comics I grabbed for Free Comic Book Day, drop a comment down below. Say, hey, I'm local to North Carolina, and I want you to send me that poster, and I'll send it to you. I'll find out a way to ship it to you, and I'll ship it to you if you want it. Just let me know. And then I also got, okay, so I have to do a separate video. I think maybe next week I might be covering more movie stuff. I have to do a separate video about this next week. The Venom poster. The poster looks great. Logo looks great. But that trailer is hot garbage. And I don't care what you say, Venom trailer is hot garbage. Now, I think the Venom symbiote looks okay at the very end of the trailer. I think if they really are going to follow the lethal protector storyline where Venom fights off other symbiotes, I think it'll be great. But I also think it's hot garbage because it takes place outside of the MCU. Tom Holland might be in it. He might not be in it as Spider-Man. I don't know. But the poster is pretty cool. But like I said, that trailer, hot garbage. Now, let's get into the comics that we have. Again, I'm just going to run through these real quick because there's a ton of them. I mean, look at this. I got a ton of free comics. I'm so excited to get into it. Some of these are for every age. Some of these are adult only. And then my next video, I'm going to go over my top 5 comics that I got on Free Comic Book Day. All right? So, first up, we got Comic Friends Forever, which looks like it kind of has a Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar vibe. As far as I know, Rebecca Sugar is not involved in this at all, but I definitely want to check this out. This is for all ages, so you know, kids can enjoy that too. We have Star Wars Adventures, Han and Chewie. I'm not excited about this. Maybe the comic will be good, and the movie might be good. I definitely am wanting to see the movie just to watch Lando Calrissian, because Childish Gambino is amazing, or Donald Glover, whatever you want to call him. But yeah, this book I think has 100% no Lando in it, and yeah, I'm not really excited about it, but I grabbed it. Next up, DC Superhero Girls. This was an attempt for DC to sell more toys to girls, and it's worked. They have comics, they have a television show. The toys seem to be doing pretty well, and I've heard actually pretty good things about this, so I might check this out. And I'm not sure. And also on the back, if you haven't seen this trailer yet for Teen Titans Go to the movies, I can't wait to check that out. That should be pretty good. Oh, this is the one I wanted the most. I actually don't know how this didn't end up in my top 5. I might go over this again in my top 5 video. You might see this again, but Adventure Time, Fiona, Cake, Bubblegum Prince, Vampire Prince. Oh, I can't wait to check this out. I love Adventure Time. Bongo Comics. If you don't know about Bongo Comics, they make comics. I just dropped all my comics on the floor, but they make comics based on The Simpsons, and so this is pretty much the Simpsons comic. I'm not sure how many different stories are in here, but this should be pretty cool. Now let me cut the video so I can pick up my comics. Okay, I'm back. Riverdale. It's funny that they made this. It's a comic book based on a TV show, and the TV show is based on a comic book. But yeah, okay, that's something that was available. The Legend of Korra. I actually had time to peer through this, and if you got this and Free Comic Book Day and you haven't read it yet, just know that there's not much Korra in it. It's mostly just about this kid, and I forgot his name. Still should probably be pretty good. I just can't remember that kid's name right now. And then also it has a bonus ARMS comic on the inside. How cool is that? Like, you're already getting free comics, and then they give you a bonus comic on the inside as well. I think that's so cool. This is really cool. It's really thick, so I think this is really cool that they put so much work into something for Free Comic Day. SpongeBob Freestyle Funnies 2018. And I want to show you this real quick because the cover opens up and it's really, really cool. If you're in the SpongeBob, this might even be frame worthy. I mean, this is pretty cool. We got Merman up here. I don't see Barnacle Boy though, just Merman. So maybe that's what it's about. I'm not sure, but all right, cool. Invader Zim, who I love. You got Zim, you got Gur, you got this giant worm thing. I mean, come on, what more do you want? Invader Zim. Can't wait to check that out. What else we got here? Shadow Man. I actually looked through this a little bit while I was in line. It looks really cool. It also contains a little bit of Exo Man of War. There's also a little bit of Harbinger Wars 2 in here. This guy kind of reminds me of Brother Voodoo from Marvel. What do you guys think about that? But yeah, it looks really cool. I can't wait to check this out. It's going to be really good. James Bond 007. I actually looked through this too. This guy doesn't really look like any of the James Bonds, and I don't think he's based off of anybody in particular. He kind of looks like Batman, a cross between Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent to me. But yeah, there's a James Bond comic out there. Didn't even know James Bond had comics, so that's cool. Bob's Burgers. Tina and Louise. What else do you need? Come on. Come on. I love Bob's Burgers. Overwatch. Featuring another comic as well, Black Hammer. Again, there's a bonus story in here for something called Black Hammer, which I've also never read before. That's Black Hammer. If you play Overwatch, awesome. I don't. I've never played it. I'm not really into first-person shooters, but I'm definitely going to give this comic a look because I know people out there are obsessed with Overwatch. We got Transformers Unicron. There we go. I'm not really into Transformers, so I used to love Transformers, and then it just kind of got out of hand. So, the Mechanica, Steampunk Vampires. This there's also so this includes the first story, The Demon of Satan's Alley, and it also includes a new story called 2. So steampunk, demons, vampires. I'm assuming she's a huntress. I'm all about that. Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay. Pokemon Sun and Moon. Okay. Not that I'm not a Pokemon fan. I'm just an OG Pikachu, Raichu, Bulbasaur, Charizard, Charmander, you know, Butterfree, Togepi, Mewtwo, Gen 1 Pokemon fan. Maybe a little bit of Gen 2, but everything after that is kind kind of lost interest at that point. Miraculous with a ladybug for the O. All right. Oh, Disney Princess comics. There's an Ariel comic. See what's going on with Ariel here. I think this takes place, I don't know, I guess during Little Mermaid at some point, or maybe it's a retelling of The Little Mermaid. I haven't read it, but what do you guys think about landscape comics? I'm not a huge fan of comic books that are landscape. I pretty much like my comics horizontal, but it's different enough. But the artwork looks really good. The colors look really good. My sister is a huge fan of Ariel. The Little Mermaid is her favorite Disney movie, so I might just hold on to this for her and see if she wants to check it out. She probably won't, but who knows. Here's Relay. This is also really thick, and this is issue number 0. So I guess it's the beginning of a story arc, which might be why it's so thick, but this looks really cool on the inside as well. I've never heard of Relay, but again, this is issue 0, so that might be why. But the artwork looks really good. This looks like a space, western, sci-fi type deal. And I'm all about those things, so I probably will be reading that, checking that out. We got Tank Girl. Huge fan of Tank Girl, of her design and just, you know, her overall aesthetic and her comics. I'm just a huge fan. Never gotten too into Tank Girl, so this is a brief history of Tank Girl, so I'm really looking forward to that. There's a couple of different art styles in here. You got a serious type art style. You got more cartoony art style. So yeah, looking forward to check out some Tank Girl, see what's going on with her. I haven't read any Tank Girl stuff in a long time. Oh, there goes another comic. Now, this comic, they especially wanted us to know that this was for adults only. So just know that this is for adults only. But I really don't know why. I mean, this is another landscape comic. So again, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, maybe it has like a lot of violence or something, or maybe bad language. But I don't really see, like, you know, anything that's too wrong about this comic book per se. Oh, and there we go. So maybe it's because of this frame of a girl drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels, watching very graphic porn. So I'm not going to show that to you, but maybe I'll check this out after JustACommonFan toddler has gone to bed. But yeah, there's a barrier. And by the way, it might be too soon for the dust particle fade away effects. Thanos. All right, so that's it. That's my free comic book day haul. I had a blast. My first ever free comic book day. I definitely want to take part in them in the future. Tell me about you guys though. Make sure to subscribe and below, like the video, share it with your friends, hit the bell so you know when my next videos go up, and let me know, what do you guys get for free comic book day? Did you guys pick up anything in particular? Did you guys get some statues, some comics, some figures, some signed art prints? Let me know what you got below, and you know, let's have a little conversation. I love talking with you guys. You can also find me on Instagram at JustACommonFan as well, and yeah, pretty excited about these comics. Really excited to read them, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a common fan. Hey, no, no, no.